Y'all see him in the streets struggling, young, dumb, and thuggin', give a fuck about nothing. Stuck at rock bottom, trying to come up on something. Pumping from sundown to sun.
What's up, guys? Street Joss here. Welcome back to my channel. We're back with another reaction to Game of Thrones on this Game of Thrones Thursday. This is Season 5 premiere, Season 5, Episode 1, The Wars to Come. And we have come so far, guys. I just want to take a second to thank you all for being here on this Game of Thrones journey of mine, because it is greatly appreciated. And I feel like I don't thank you guys enough for the support, but Season 4 was absolutely fantastic. I loved it. You guys hyped it up so much for me, letting me know that it's a lot of your guys' favorite season, and now I can definitely see why, and it is mine as well, I gotta say. But moving forward, I'm definitely looking forward to Tyrion's journey and seeing what he's up to. I haven't really heard much about Season 5. I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. I guess we're gonna have to wait and see, but hopefully there's still some good moments to look forward to, because I'm loving this show right now. But yeah, back to Tyrion. I definitely want to catch up with him and see what he's up to, because we all saw what went down that Season 4 finale with Tywin and Shay, and I'm still not over that. I still can't believe that those two were a thing. Like, my heart is broken now because of Shay. I'm not sure if I will ever love again. I feel so betrayed. See what this show does to me? Well, with that said, I think I'm ready for more of it. If you guys are looking for my full reactions to the show, the link to my Patreon is down in the description below. If you're not already subscribed to the channel, now's a very good time to click that button down below. Smash the like button while you're there. With that said, let's jump right in. Let's check it out. Let's go. Okay, we're starting this season off in the mud. Don't recognize these two.
We shouldn't be out here alone.
Why not?
If your father hears...
He'll never know we're gone.
Yo, there's a witch in there. I don't know who these girls are, but they don't seem very smart.
Get out. It said that you were terrifying. With cat's teeth and 3 eyes. You're not terrifying.
You don't know what I am.
I know you're a witch. And you can see the future.
I was right.
Tell me my future, or I'll have your 2 boring eyes gouged out of your head.
I don't think her future is going to be pleasant. She seems like a brat. Yep, she's an official witch.
3 questions you get.
I've been promised to the prince. When will we marry?
You'll never wed the prince. You'll wed the king.
But I will be queen.
Oh, yes. The king will have 20 children.
Holy
You'll
hell.
have 3.
That doesn't make sense.
Gold will be their crowns.
Wait a second.
I've connected the 2 dots.
You didn't connect shit, but
I've connected them.
This must be from the past.
Come on, we have to go. We have to go. Cersei!
I knew it. Okay, they haven't done anything like that in this show before. The kid was a bitch too. I should have picked up on it being her. Yo, that's freaky.
He never wanted you to be a king's guard, but here you are, protecting his dead body.
What she built, it's ours. They're going to try to take it away. All of it.
They?
All of them out there are enemies.
The man who murdered our father, he tore us apart. He's the enemy. I've been telling you for years. You've been defending him for
This
years.
is exactly what they want.
And now our father is dead. Tyrion may be a monster, but at least he killed our father on purpose. You killed him by mistake.
Wow. I really like the way they're filming this. Well, you're safe now.
Apologies.
I like that he gave him a second to, like, adjust.
Things have gotten worse, not better. Westeros needs to be saved from itself. You already drank yourself across the narrow sea.
In a box. Why stop now?
Because we are talking about the future of our country.
What's next?
The future is shit. Just like the past.
Holy shit. Like a fallen angel. This is like Grey Worm on steroids. What is he doing there? It's kind of weird, but I think I might get it. It's like a state of relaxation that he's looking for.
Sons of the Harpies?
Yes, Your Grace. They left it on the body.
He did not risk his life fighting for his freedom so cowards in masks could take it away. I want him buried with honor, publicly, in the Temple of the Graces.
Sons of the Harpy will hear that message.
Make them very angry.
Angry snakes lash out. Makes chopping off their heads that much easier.
Shield up! He's a good teacher.
The king wants a word.
No! I don't want her anywhere near Jon. I don't want her near anybody I care about.
Your Grace?
Ooh, I like this.
Bastard of Winterfell.
You know who rules at Winterfell now?
Who's Bolton?
The traitor who plunged a dagger in Robb Stark's heart. You want to avenge him?
I want a great many things, Your Grace. But I'm a sworn brother of the Night's Watch now.
I shall mount Roose Bolton's head on a spike.
Alright, I'm Team Stannis.
The men of the Night's Watch are sworn to play no part.
Talking about the damn Night's Watch. Talking about the wildlings.
Catch up with everybody this episode.
Will we head north at some point?
You're hundreds of miles from King's Landing. No one knows what you look like. No one cares.
He's gonna stay by your side.
But I'm your squire.
Do you even know what a squire is?
Where would I go?
I don't care. I'm not your mother.
I don't like this.
You told Lord Royce we were going to the Fingers.
I did.
And they're going by right there.
Oh, we're heading west.
Lord Royce might be as honourable as he thinks he is.
Crossing paths and they don't even know it.
So where are we going? To a land where you trust everyone.
To a land so far from here, even Cersei Lannister can't get her hands on you.
Where's that?
Your Grace.
Cousin Lancel, I hardly recognised you.
Yeah, we haven't seen him forever.
I apologise for my son's appearance.
Uncle, that's quite all right.
They call themselves sparrows. Bloody fanatics.
Whatever it is. Excuse me.
You can forgive me.
He definitely seems like he
What could
changed.
you possibly have done to warrant my forgiveness?
I led you into the darkness.
I doubt you've ever led anyone anywhere.
And of course, there was the king whose wine.
What?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I found peace in the light of the Seven. You can too. They watch over all of us.
So they played a part of King Robert's death?
For justice, I will pray for your father's soul.
The day Tywin Lannister's soul needs your help.
You risked your life, your position, everything. Why? You're not family. You owe me nothing.
All his moves are calculated.
I did it for the Seven Kingdoms.
I killed my lover with my bare hands. I shot my own father with a crossbow.
I never said you were perfect.
What is it you want exactly?
Peace. If you sat on the Iron Throne, would you spread misery throughout the land?
I will never sit on the Iron Throne.
No, you won't. But you could help another climb those steps and take that seat. A ruler loved by millions with a powerful army and the right family name.
Good luck finding him.
Who said anything about him?
That's his pick, eh?
Can I drink myself to death on the road to Marine?
Tyrion and Khaleesi?
You're the queen. Everyone's too afraid of you to speak truth. Everyone but me. You've made thousands of enemies all across the world. As soon as they see weakness, they'll attack. Anyone with a chest full of gold can buy an army of Unsullied. You're not the mother of Unsullied. You're the mother of dragons.
Can't control them anymore.
They got too big.
Dragon queen with no dragons? It's not a queen.
She's freeing them. They're gonna be pissed. Still there.
Rhaegal?
What have they been eating? God damn.
Easy, easy, easy.
Yeah, they're not happy. I don't blame them either. Yeah, Jon's gotta convince this guy to kneel.
You know what Stannis wants?
He wants me to bend the knee. And he wants the free folk to fight for him.
Isn't their survival more important than your pride?
Pride. Fuck my pride.
Okay.
They followed me because they respected me. Because they believed in me. The moment I kneel for a southern king, that's all gone.
I would just fucking kneel.
You'd rather burn than kneel. A great hero. Until winter comes.
He's speaking truth right now.
You're a good lad. Truly, you are. But if you can't understand why I won't enlist my people in a foreigner's war, there's no point explaining.
Lance Raider, you've been called the king beyond the wall. Westeros only has one king. Bend the knee, I promise you mercy.
I wish you good fortune in the wars to come.
The wars to come. What a way to go. I would not want this. Get your marshmallows ready.
Free folk. There is only one true king, and his name is Stannis.
I'll kneel! I'll kneel! Can't watch. Oh shit. What are they gonna do to him now? Alright guys, that was Game of Thrones Season 5, Episode 1, The Wars to Come. And this was a decent episode based off what went down at the very end of the episode. Dare I say, a bit of a slow burn. I know, I'm going to get crucified for that pun. But no, this was actually a very solid season premiere because we spent some time catching up with everyone, seeing where everybody's at, especially where their heads are at. And that's something that I was interested in, especially with Tyrion. And I'm glad that we did get to spend some time with Tyrion. He didn't really do too much. He's kind of just dealing with the aftermath of Tywin's death like everybody else. But yeah, I definitely want to start with Jon Snow at the very end of the episode because I feel like there's basically two major instances or two major events of this episode. And the first one being what we obviously saw at the very end with Jon Snow and actually killing the Wildling King. I don't know if there's going to be any repercussions based off that. Nobody was like freaking out initially. I think people were more or less in shock when he just did it. Obviously, the Wildlings understand, and I think he kind of gained more of their respect back by doing that and not letting their king suffer. But at the same time, I didn't hear nothing, or I didn't even see Stannis' reaction to that, so I don't know what he's going to do. He might be pissed off, like saying he was supposed to burn, he was supposed to be a sacrifice to our gods, but clearly that didn't happen. So I don't know if there is going to be any repercussions for Jon. Hopefully, if there is, it's nothing too serious. But the fact that he did do it really says what type of person he is. And I think he's going to gain a lot of respect, not just from the Wildlings for doing it, but from everyone. I think they're all going to see, like, he did not want to let anybody suffer or go out that way, no matter who they were, if they were on the opposing side, if they're considered an enemy or whatnot, because that's just a brutal way to go. But I definitely don't think that Stannis is going to react well to it. I don't know if he's going to be pissed, because I kind of feel like he does like Jon. I don't know if he sees something in him, maybe because of Ned and knowing where he came from, but I don't know. I feel like he's definitely going to use him more, so maybe he's not going to do anything too rash or too major with him. But I do feel like the Fire Priestess, she's going to be more pissed off than anyone, because I said it during the reaction, she gets off on killing people, lighting them up, because she's more loyal to these fire gods than anybody else. We even saw this episode as well when she was talking to Jon during their ride up to see Stannis. She even took off his gloves, like, feel my face, the fire burns from within me always, from the gods. I don't know exactly what she said, but that was more or less it. But yeah, I definitely think that she's going to be pissed off. I do feel that Stannis is going to be upset, but I don't think he's going to do anything too serious to Jon. We shall see. But yeah, who should we focus on next? Because I did say that there was two major events, and I do think that that was the first one. The second one that I was referring to was Dany and her dragons, because it was revealed that that one that went AWOL is still AWOL. Who freaking knows where that one is or where it's going to show up? I wouldn't be surprised if it shows up like somewhere completely random during like a scenario where someone's in trouble. I guess time will tell in regards to that, but it was a very important scene. I feel like when she went to go let her other two out of that tomb where she was keeping them based off of, or right after they had taken out, I think it was the other dragon actually, the one that was loose. So I don't know why she's punishing them, those ones, but I guess she kind of has to based off what the other one did. But after it killed the kid, she did bring that up this episode as well. I don't want to see any more children's bones being presented to me. And I do get that. I do feel like she is an honorable person as well, even though it was also said this episode by her lover that she's made a lot of enemies. And that's one thing I didn't really get about this episode. There was some major discussion about bringing back the fighter pits, the fighter pits. I guess the slaves want it, but I don't see why they would. Like, if you have the choice not to fight, go into a pit and fight to your death or fight for your life, why would you do that? Like, if you give me the option right now, I have the freedom not to do that. Thank God these fighter pits don't exist. The closest thing that we have to it is these MMA cages. And I even said, somebody needs to show Dany MMA. Like, it doesn't have to be a fight to the death. Maybe somebody needs to show the slaves that, or the former slaves that. I don't know why they want this. Maybe it's just because they're so used to the ways, they feel like there's nothing else to live for. It's going to give them a reason to live. I don't know. I don't completely get it, if I'm being honest. And I personally wouldn't do that if I was given the choice. Like, hey, do you want to go fight in a pit, or do you just want to go garden? Like, it's up to you. What do you want back now that you have the freedom? And I'm really surprised that they are going for that, but I don't know. Maybe there's more to it that I'm just not seeing. I don't really get that whole topic or that whole discussion, though, that was like a major part of Dany's story for this episode. I was definitely more intrigued by the dragon stuff. Obviously, the CG was freaking incredible, but yeah, if I'm being honest, I didn't really care about that dragon or the fighter pit stuff. Maybe that's going to come back. We shall see. But something else I want to discuss during this recap, and that's Tyrion and Varys. I'm pretty sure it's Varys. I always keep wanting to call him Viserys. I'm pretty sure that was Dany's brother going back to season 1. We all saw what happened to him. So if his name is not Varys, I don't know why I always get it wrong. I do apologize, but I think you guys know who I'm referring to. I'm pretty sure it's Varys. But all right, Varys and Tyrion, their discussion and basically giving Tyrion a purpose. And he was asking, like, why would you go out of your way to save me? At first, he was just kind of playing coy, like, oh, your brother Jaime asked me. I can't turn down the Kingslayer. What would happen to me if I did that? So he's kind of playing dumb, a little bit coy. And then Tyrion obviously brought it out of him. But we've always seen that he seems to be really about the realm and the Seven Kingdoms and I guess just making the world a better place. That's what it seems like. I still feel like he has ulterior motives because everyone in the show does, and everyone has a plan B. And that's something, I'm glad I mentioned that because I want to discuss Marjorie after. But yeah, everybody has a plan B. I don't know if he's legit or not, if we should believe him. I feel like based off what we've seen, we should believe him. But in the back of my mind, maybe it's just because of the doubt that I have in everybody in the show. But I do feel like there's something more to it. But from what we've seen, he's just like an honorable man he's obviously a little bit sketchy in his ways, like what he hears from the birds and whatnot. But I guess he just wants the world to be a better place. He brought up Khaleesi, so I think that leads me to believe that we're now going to see Varys and Tyrion go and meet with Khaleesi, and that's freaking awesome because I've been wanting Khaleesi to interact with basically the other half of the cast because she's kind of been doing her own show this entire time. It's like 2 shows going on. Now I want to see these shows merge and what's going to happen with that. I can't wait to see Tyrion meet up with Khaleesi. How are they going to interact with each other? I'm freaking here for it, no matter how it is. I don't know if she's even going to like him. I hope she does. We shall see, because obviously the Lannister name, I don't think she's going to gel well with that. But at the same time, Tywin's dead now. Tywin wanted her dead, and he was the one that actually killed Tywin. So who knows? It might be the start of a beautiful relationship. We shall see with that as well. But the last thing I want to bring up, I'm sure there's more people that I'm missing, but the last thing I want to bring up was Marjorie, because she mentioned a plan B, or something that led me to believe that she has a plan B. That's in regards to Cersei and her staying at King's Landing now because if she's not going to get married to Loras, and Loras was even saying, like, don't you want her to get married to me? And then that way I take her away from here and she's out of your life. You don't have to deal with her anymore. And she's like, do you really think that I would want her to marry my brother? And then he brought that up, that she's still going to be around. She's still going to be like your mother now. So what? You just want her to stay now? And then she brought up, or maybe something else will happen. So I don't know what she has planned. Is she going to take out Cersei somehow? Because obviously the wedding with Loras is not going to happen now. Now that Tywin's done, like, nobody even cares. Like, Loras wasn't even trying to conceal his relationship with Oliver, I think it was. So I'm surprised I even remember his name, because we have seen him around. He's popped up in quite a few episodes, always with Loras, but yeah, he wasn't even trying to hide it. Even when Marjorie sent him out of the room, he walked out of the room naked. Like, nobody cares anymore. Now that Tywin's done, it's like everybody was walking on eggshells before, trying to, like, keep up appearances. Nobody gives a fuck. Man, his death definitely played a bigger part in things in this whole show. So it's just weird seeing him dead. Even when we saw his actual body this episode, and I don't know if those were like stones over his eyes or what, that whole image, I feel like that's something that's going to stick with me. It was very haunting, but I don't know where we go from here. I'm definitely excited to find out, though. The thing I'm most looking forward to at this point is seeing the meeting between Tyrion and Khaleesi, and also Arya. We didn't see her this episode. I definitely want to see her arrival in Bravos. So, yeah, I think I'm going to end it there, guys. This was a decent episode. Oh, and I definitely want to see what happens with Jon Snow as well. Those are like the three big things. But like I said, I'm gonna end it there, guys. I wasn't even gonna do a reaction to Game of Thrones this week. I was gonna hold off a week, take 1 week break, 1 week off before starting season 5 because I did 4 episodes in the last 2 weeks, but I had some time, so I said, you know what? I'm just gonna jump in. I can't hold off any longer. I freaking love this show, but as always, definitely let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. If you guys can like, subscribe, it really helps my channel grow. Until next time, I am out. Enjoy your day. Peace.
Well, I didn't smoke enough for you, didn't drink enough for you, wasn't fun enough for you, wasn't good enough for you, damn. You play me like a yo-yo and shit. Well, I'm not the one to be yo-yo, and when you put that shit on me, then I watch you leave, let you back in, you came back in and shit on me, drag me along.